his squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Davis Jesse Palmer and Dave Pollock with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. It'll be a touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights offense will get the first crack at it here. And David, we've got a quarterback today with no making enough plays when his team needs. And listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around. Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs to win. He needs a little balance, really football player, but he needs to have a quality teammate.
Yeah, you're right. He's got to get into the run games so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions to get his team's goals. Once that happens, he's very, very good.
To the air, it's Matt. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. What a move to get home from a sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think Duke.
And the more guys you get like this that can put his hands in dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
From the gun, give on the inside. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They can bail them out.
Damn, block that nigga.
The Irish offense comes down. First chance we've had to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
This is a big challenge. Like, you understand this guy's a top shot player. And I'll be honest, this defense is struggling with this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down.
He can't be the game left. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this off. If you're going to do this, you got to be thinking, well, let's dominate him. Let's get strong back into the second level against the second level. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him within the second, this means that's making the guys best as well get smokes on us.
They go now. Got the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The give of the gun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down at the 35. After the productive first down play in 2nd and 6. Back to half. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's the offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his hands on the outside. There he goes. He's got it out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. And this one he gets nothing for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense. You can go 9 yards on the first down with the second, and they break some pressure. They're in the backfield. And then with 2 good tackles, if you completely focus, if those the gains on first down, on second down, now some situation. This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive. Running the ball, getting it down and over the receiver. Just got the success. You got everybody doing the Irish touchdown cheeses. It's like these things and the energy in this place right now is no other. So this is such a tough to come in and try to get away on the road.
No chance to return with a booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Rutgers has it back, and they'll send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take a big picture program perspective on Rutgers. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a run. This is the type of talent they need to.
The program ended about, this really was more of an emotional decision to make for him as well. This program, this is chance to look at those opportunities to really pursue it's a competition, but this for him is like a chance to go out and solid start to it now. Back to work. This 7-0 first down. He's still the 40-yard line. That's what QB's touchdown so rich, especially because they make short throws turn into long games because of his ability to catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They've come out with the answers on this possession and now another first down. They'll go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great running backs consistently make people miss. They did a really good job breaking one tempo, but he couldn't do it for the next offensive line. You have to do a little better job. Give them some more space so you get a little bit of makes plays on sense.
They give us a little bit more there. Pick up the 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. On third down. He'll try to get up in the air. Got his man quick. Touchdown! Made the grab and then did the rest himself. They put points on the board. When that receiver got the 3, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback as you it's not like those long touchdowns. I just made one short, he did the rest of the way.
And with the extra point, they made it first down a little further. A very efficient free scoring run. Kick off the field. This defense will be calling over to protect this lead. And we'll just take an in this drive to start at 25. And the Vikings offense gets back onto the field. And it's a burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. They think he can come in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped his tracks in the backfield.
This offense is really struggling with football, and this game's over. Here's the thing, man. Thank God they don't play this defense. Let's continue to work. That's something good. Build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better.
That's real. Love to see these third down conversions offense there to their 39-yard line.
When offenses get first down,
they move the sticks, get some momentum. What they do? They put their foot on the gas, run this middle, get to the line of scrimmage, try to shot that.
And the scoring Knights will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Madden. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, you're seeing complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their work, scoring points. They've got a big lead defense right now. Just shut the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic and the ability to rush the defense. You saw right there getting the sack early in the first quarter. But they're right now winning this game in all three phases. And how about that? Getting in the backfield.
It's going to demonstrate it as we're still in the first. He's got to perform. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
This guy takes the air between man. He's not going to set the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit around the end. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 20. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there for the defense. Avoided disaster and stopped them really big play. They'll snap it from the 47, first down. Wants to throw first down. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The execution on that screen pass is one that would go to the coaching.
Nice execution on the screen.
Other guys come up on the field. Get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker.
Sharp yardage play when again by the offense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Buys a little time.
the DB within the and his QB, you can tell he did a good job of continuing to punt outside. Those dudes versus he wanted to make a big play and even got outside the pocket a little bit to his left and took the deep shot down the field. Just missed.
On third down, he drops the throw.
They're working at front side. He's going to be a yard short of the first down. It's 4th down. Field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there.
On
4th down, they're trying to throw it.
He's got first down and more. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field. This one's going to get fat. One thing is the defensive stand. Just run down the throw over their heads. They need to make some adjustments. They probably anticipated right now. They have not to do
Rutgers has it back, they'll send the offense back onto the field. To send this slow start is a bit of an understatement. They really need to get it going here, Jeff.
That's right. Let's talk about Still's right out of the gate. Offensively, for this season, they've been struggling. They need to slow it's just so it's not anyone. You've seen today's spot, but you got to continue to kick until you find that scheme that you can use against this defense.
So the decision has been made. The coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running back searching for it. And that's the end of the line on that run. And it's the end of the line for the freshman. We've come to the end of the period. Notre Dame has the lead. They jumped out to that edge quickly. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they go back to work after the and force the down. Back to pass. It's Matt.
Somehow, that's it under that.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and they'll bring up first down. The Scarlet will pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. You try. He's brought down. They're son of a pick up that. Notre Dame has the ball ready to get moving. Great place to start this offense. They're knocking down for a lot. And that seemed a little off the start, didn't it? That was a big-time play, and it was off the start because of the play he made. And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Deep in that running game as they pick up to the 35-yard line. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and 9 to keep this drive going. Motion from the wide. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down 30. He got trying to deliver it, and they'll bring it 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No. Always want to pile over those points when you can, guys. But with a 20-point lead, life is good. Oh, man, that's shredded. And you knock it up the crossbar. Those ones were just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that dings in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity. Looking downfield for first down. Makes the grab ball. First down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. You can tell these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the
Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the six because he got nothing after the catch.
And it's frustrating the defense would give up that first down, give up pass play. Here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get behind them. You got to communicate.
There's right at number 27. And the Scarlet Knights come to them in a hurry. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big time.
Well, I think great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You know, blitz. All right, I'll stay patient. So this is the tight end. Gets the first one.
Can't find his man. He took a shot trying to deliver that ball, and it'll be second down. This time it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip chin on that ball to pick up the first down? Trying to run his ball. And he never had a chance to stop as soon as he got it. Second down coming up from his red zone opportunity. One for the pitch man. He's got to run. Couldn't quite get it in the end zone. He goes out of bounds and then they are in business.
Well, it's a great start to this one, but on this drive, he seems to be trying to forge just he's
in a different way.
He's seen it's almost as if the game started slow.
I think on that last completion,
it's a good example. There's no running and no run in these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job.
Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job, Dynasties.
They're throwing to it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's so underrated. The relationship between the QB and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be cool with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns. The chemistry between these two guys has been great when you're throwing into the game. Because coverage has been every time. It might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends down in the game.
Here he comes. He's on the side. Not a space to be found. He's hustling on the coverage teams and stopping 2021. Here he comes. Back on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes you have to settle for nothing, David. It can be demoralizing.
Yeah, it can definitely be frustrating. I think it looks just like they got to go forward their chest. I think this offense just needs a little more drive together and just finish strong. Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
Take a shot. And Suggs his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge game. Notre Dame faced third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, lost the pass. He's got him. At the 40, there we go. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior trying to get him in the way to the catch. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They just keep firing. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Mental game. They're still eventually with the first down. The give to the shakes on defender. And then bring him to the ground. Pretty short man. It's really hard to control the running game. You don't control the line switch. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys? Not open lanes to work through. Just not run like that. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. Just through his fingers. Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on foot.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Finds his tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now they're offensive.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built it just been sluggish. They just need something to get going, to get started. They're kind of down a source of rhythm this whole game.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play, running the ball, there's a right back line switch for some tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense come out on the side. It's a big play. It just feels the offense right back in the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Looking to throw it to pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe on the 48. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their one team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the fifth time today. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They take over the lead and have time to get together and drop. He wants to change this route. Wasting no time throwing in this drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Quick holding. And just a short pass play to pick up a few. Got the completion in the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Now the play fake. He wants to take the top ball. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He missed a few yards on that return to the bigger play in the back that they forced on turnover. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here comes the action. He'll try to take it back. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Scarlet Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw a first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going 3 yards on the play. We got a time here late in the first half, and now trying to get more points in the middle for 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights decide to put it away. They get the back up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Your name has the ball and ready to move. This drive will open from the 15. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. He's going to run it. Nice Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a natural pro. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off the scramble, move the sticks, get us first down from this offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy's a joke.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 a game, more or less in the first half.
Complete with protection on the cross.
They stepped in almost immediately, short game there, still a little ground cover and pick up the first.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's going in. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
Wants to go up top on first down.
He's looking deep. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
He's looking to bat. The throw.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is insult to injury, another touchdown right before the team's going into the tunnel. This defense is they have got to find some answers. They've got to regroup their halftime. And the extra point will take another one into this lead. An 84-yard drive there. And they close the deal with the 7 yards for the score.
And it'll be a touchback the ball will now at the 25-yard line.
And the offense really advancing. This man's heading out. We've played 2 quarters here. We're going to count because this looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And there's no more getting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes. They just work good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, Yeah, he hasn't gotten up yet. I finished the other game. Nice. Fuck you, nigga. Right, good game, bro. Let's go.
Running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two runners colliding into each other. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the ditches in San Francisco of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a
playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Try and muscle for the first down. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Right into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
No good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Send the back in motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the quarterback keeps it here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he fumbles! Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. They bring him down, but a play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterback. Got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The shotgun running play home. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. No, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped into the field and ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Looking down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Chance for the offense to redeem itself after the pick 6. 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He will not get there. The gamble doesn't work. They still trail by a point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. Instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. By the time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk, as obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up. I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the toss play now, running left. Crosses the 45. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. It's a quarterback keeper. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll try the right here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The back's got it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Cannot connect on this first throw. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Off target
down is an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Inside give now from the shotgun. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Receiver in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Makes the defender miss. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Bulldogs are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The Dogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. opposing tied offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Fox. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He can't escape, it's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense when you can run the football. Continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick completion to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Dogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They feed the fullback this time. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's Fox. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's running out of time here. He's going to put it down and run. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
This one ends up a safety.
Wow, that was ugly, especially the timing of this. Now in the fourth quarter, you're trying to get back into this game, and you give up a safety. Now, there's still some time left, but you've really killed any momentum at all trying to get back into the game.
He finds some space. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. First down, looking for more now. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. Tailback tests the middle of the defense and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
He escapes the pocket. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So a 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Catch made over the middle. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little or slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to breaks a tackle into the clear. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go. And they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe
injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the tailback's got it again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Ball handed off. That's the first down and more. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W.
Good game, bro.
It'll be delayed game.
Good game. Cost the offense 5. The clock running down to just one kneel down away from the victory. And it's a knee goal.
You hurt my quarterback.
college football playoff is here. The long regular season's all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the BYU Cougars, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Humstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So BYU's offense making their way on the field today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge.
He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense. You got to stop the offense. Pin back. Give it to the back again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back to Russell. Makes the grab. Can they get there? Touchdown! As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes decent pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The Cougars will send the punt team out of the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Russell. The short completion of the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Cougars bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense makes their way on the field. And here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And now the running back's got it again. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And in 4th down, they'll punt it away here. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? To throw, it's Brooks. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Handing off on the draw play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To the air. It's Russell. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wrap down the middle. It's Meadows. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And it's a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. That completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown. Tie.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Cougars will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Russell looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Offense will keep it on the ground here. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Brooks. Pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen.
Here he goes. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Back to pass. It's Russell. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. That completion sets up a 2nd down play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible set.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now? With the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
The Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. And the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down.
A deep shot to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal a victory.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Scanning the field, it's Russell. And it's caught across the middle. Touchdown, Bama. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
BET is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of one. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Look out for it, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Cougars will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Grinding away with their running game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And there's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to the end zone. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotion.